Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kirby Air Riders. My name's Pokey. Last time we were in, we did a city trial run just to show off what city trial had to offer, and we may do another one of those, but before that, towards that video, I found that windmill that I felt like I should be able to go inside. We're gonna go into free run and see if we can get inside of there. I need a vehicle that can decimate, so give me the tank. Let's go. We'll also probably talk a little bit more about the game while we're doing free run real quick. I really like the game. I do have my complaints with it, as I do with a lot of games that I play, but none of it is an issue with the game itself. I love the game and I've had a lot of fun with it. My only issues I have had is I feel like we should have the ability to play the old city trial as well. I feel like the old map should have an updated version that was in the game as well. That's my only complaint I have with this, and it's very, very small. But it's one that I do have. Break all of these and see if that does something. Really can't get in there. Do we need to fly into it? Hold on. Let me grab a call machine. Warp star. Thank you.
Flight warp star.
I'm gonna try flying into the wings. Like into the propeller. If I can manage to. But yeah, my only thing is I think we should have the city trial. That's it. I love this map. I think it's massive. I do miss some of the parts of it. Like I miss the big concrete blocks that I could destroy the entire area. Because it was really fun to just take like the bulk star, the one that requires the charge up, and just smash into it. That has no collision in it. Man. You like... Wait a minute, can you not do the hover like you could? Because you're Susie? Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Can Kirby still do that float?
Kirby.
Also, if we're gonna play Kirby, I'm gonna play the color I like.
Kirby. Launch.
I like the blue Kirby. Growing up, like me and my cousin, not the one that I recorded with, but another cousin. Actually, me and Gene kind of played this a lot too. But me and one of my other cousins growing up, we would always sit down and just play this game all the time. It's one of the few GameCube games I've kept entirely since I was a kid. I actually had an old buddy of mine, goes by Koi online. He resurfaced my game, so now it works again, and it's great. And I've loved Kirby Air Ride, but as a kid, like, with your imagination and stuff, like, we made, like, stories in the game, and, like, made our own garages and stuff, and it was so cool and fun, and if us growing up had the Kirby that is in this game, with, like, the ability to call any car you want, like, at any time I can go, hey, I want a Flight Warp Star. And it just have it. Like, this would have been a game changer for us as a kid, just having a bunch of stories to tell with all of our stars and stuff, and being able to have the stars without us. Like, one of the biggest things that was a problem is, as a kid, we would fight over the different stars and stuff, and try and claim each one, so we would have to, whenever you do that startup menu, everyone would be like, okay, get the one you know you want, because... just know that whichever one you pick is not going to be in the garage for the other person. So if you want a specific one, you need to get it. And so we would, that would be the rule, would be you have to get the star you want at the beginning, and then you're kind of out of luck if someone else takes the other stars. And it was always like a big war back and forth on who would get what stars, and it was kind of fun, but also like kind of a pain. But we understood as well. We were kids, just having fun. and it was a real blast. I loved Kirby Air Ride as a kid, and getting to see during that Switch 2 announcement that a lot of people were pissed off about, where like the Switch 2 pricing, which even I was upset about. I thought $450 for a Nintendo console seemed ridiculous. And here I am playing on one. And the like $85 controller, which I can't even use because I use the 8-bit do Ultimate, and that has ruined controllers for me because the regular Pro controller feels small in my hand now. I can hold the Switch 1 Pro controller because the grips on it are a little bigger. The Switch 2 controller, while they didn't shrink the outside by much, it's like 2 millimeters, the inside grips are a lot smaller and sharper. And it doesn't feel right in my hands anymore. My hands start to cramp up after a bit. So I'm back to the 8-bit do. Ultimate, I have an 8-bit do Ultimate 2 as my controller now, and during that announcement, all the stuff, the Mario Kart and all that things, Mario Kart World doesn't seem like that fun of a game, but there was one thing I looked at and I was super hyped about, and that was Kirby Air Riders. I was so excited to see Kirby Air Ride finally being acknowledged again as a game. Because I'll be honest, I was just hoping for a remake. Just something telling me that they remembered Kirby Air Ride existed. And as far as we saw for a long time, there was nothing we could have. And it was kind of sad, because I loved Kirby Air Ride, and I think a bunch of other people did too. And then we were just kind of left in the dust with nothing to go with it for a long time. And I've just been wandering around as Kirby for a bit. This has been fun. But just get to have another Kirby game in my hands and be able to say that I can finally play another Kirby game again. And it feels as good as it does. It feels like Kirby Air Ride. It just feels like Kirby Air Ride again, with a little bit of better controls and a little bit faster of the walking speed, because my God, would it take forever to get across the map and everything. Everything feels a lot faster and smoother. And I am so happy with this game. And hearing that this is the first game, the first Kirby game that the creator has had that get to have their hands on for a long time, like their hands deep into and get to make. It was a little sad to hear that was the case, but like, man, it's been a blast. They outdid themselves with this. I do wish there was a couple more secrets though. It's like, as a kid growing up, you found the secrets and you thought it was amazing. There was all the hidden areas for you to hide into. Like, I'll show a couple of them that I know about right now. When I get off the tank star, I'll get an actual good star out and get back my flight warp star. There we go.
Flight warp star.
Love this vehicle. It's only in it's only available in the free roam. I wonder, is there a skybox? Like, is there a sky thing that I can hit? Or does this just go up forever? Or do they make it so high a vehicle can't hit it? They made it so high a vehicle can't hit it. Man. What was that off the side? Hold on, hold the fuck. Hold up. There's a tiny island right here. Hold on. Can I get on it? No. What's this? That stuff on the other side. Doesn't look like it.
Flight warp star.
I feel like I should be able to get on that island. That little tiny island. That was always one of the fun things, was just going around and finding the little different secrets and stuff. There's not a lot of them in this, from what I've seen. I know over here, there's the tree. But unlike the tree on the original one, there's not a parkour course for you to go up and hit the top and see the stars and all that. It's here, but it's nothing like that. You stay on the balls. I do like this. It's very pretty. I just wish that, like I should be able to go inside this and walk my way up. That would be so cool. Little small things that I feel like they should do. I do like this because the original lava zone had dragons that came out of the ground and would like damage you over time, and they're not in this one. But the actual volcano is a dragon, which is cool. Of course, it leads down here if you go inside, which can't do much in here. It's actually used for destruction derby sometimes during some events, which is kind of cool. Then you take this up and it does what the old one did. It takes you to the Sky Island. I'm getting in this tree. I am getting on this tree. You're not going to tell me I can't. I know I can. Man. Man. Oh, crap. Where'd my star go? Thank you.
Flight warp star.
Oh, my Uber. I do want to find more of the secrets in this area. I do find occasional ones. I think it'd be cool if they like randomly added some just out of nowhere. But from what we know, there's not going to be any DLC. There's not going to be any like free updates or anything like that. Of course, they say that now, but they also said Animal Crossing was finished whenever like 2 years ago, and then it got an entire update and the Switch 2 update and all that stuff. So clearly that was a lie. So I mean, they could lie again. Wouldn't be the first time. It won't be the last. We could end up with a giant update to this game that makes it massive, but until then, I'm actually pretty happy with the game. I think... yeah, I think I've said as much as I can. The areas are nice. The ship is cool. I like the lava dragon a lot. I think that's the coolest addition in terms of map-wise. The island in the middle makes the world feel a lot smaller. And I will show the original Kirby Air Ride on this channel at some point. I just gotta hook it back up the Wii. Because I don't know if it's on NSO, but I don't have the NSO expansion pass because I feel like it. But at some point, maybe. I do wonder what these little like banners are. There's a bunch of them. One here too. I got a feeling if this was made like back on the Wii U days, those would have like Miiverse pictures on them. That'd be really cool. I know they're not going to do that, but I think that would be cool. Of course, this game's the first one to add the ability to buy cards, which was cool as well. How deep underground are we going? Oh, I died. I forgot you can do that. Just having a nice little time real quick. Telling me how to fly? Buddy, I've been playing this game forever. No! I wanted to land on it. Oh well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's short, but I like doing these. We may do more later. See you guys then.